Probably much like many of you, cancer was not a part of our life until a few years ago when we were, a friend of my husband's got cancer at a very young age, and she significantly impacted my life forever. The last time I saw her, I ran into her and told her that I'd applied at American Cancer Society and told her that if I was blessed enough to get the job, I would dedicate each day to her, and there's not a day I don't wake up that I think about her, or a night that she's not the last thing on my mind after I've finished my day. And so I would like to introduce to you her brave sister, Aimee White.
Thanks, Jen. 3 years ago, my sister Leanne Miller stood here and spoke as the honorary survivor with her son and husband by her side. She was 26, a new mom, and diagnosed with breast cancer. We were thrilled at the news of a new baby and confused at the news of breast cancer. Questions, concerns, and sorrow filled our minds. The day we found out Leanne had cancer, my siblings and I all put our lives on hold and got home as fast as we could to surround her with prayer and support. Leanne has always had a servant heart. Growing up, she took care of me. She drove me places, braided my hair, protected me from storms, cooked me meals weekly, even when she was sick, and was always there with a listening ear. When she was diagnosed, I knew it was my turn to serve her. I didn't know what it was going to look like, but I was ready to serve. I would relentlessly pray for God to show me ways to serve her better. I had just graduated from college, and therefore I didn't have a job yet. I was able to spend time with Leanne and keep her company during the day. Most of our days consisted of sitting right next to each other on the couch, laughing at pins on Pinterest, taking naps, listening to worship music, painting her nails, and talking about the future. Once Leo came along, I was able to spend the night at her house and care for him in the middle of the night, so Leanne and Ryan could rest. At the age of 23, I was changing diapers and feeding a premature baby. It was not what I had pictured myself doing right after college, but there was nowhere else I wanted to be. Cancer is such a scary and serious word, but serious was not who we were. I truly believe that a day is wasted when there isn't laughter. I specifically remember right after Leanne shaved her head, and without even thinking about it, I asked her for a bobby pin. She was uncontrollably laughing and pulled one out of her purse and handed it to me. That laughter then turned to tears of sadness. I was able to be a source of laughter and comic relief when times got tough. There's a certain bond that sisters have, and when you get to care for one, that bond is made stronger. I have vivid memories of driving Leanne to chemo, sitting with her, feeling what she was feeling, and giving her a bath after she had her mastectomy. What a humble experience for both of us. Leanne's journey was exactly that, a journey. Right when she was diagnosed, she took part of a class that was offered by the American Cancer Society called Look Good, Feel Better. She came home with all this new makeup and claimed she would never use it. Laughing that she was the youngest person there, she said things like, "Aimee, they taught me how to draw on my eyebrows." She also said, "I had to teach the woman next to me about makeup, and I barely know anything about makeup." Little did we know that eventually she would have to draw on her eyebrows. May 20th, 2014, I gave my sister one last manicure before she went to heaven. I sat with her just like we had before, right next to her, listening to worship music. Except I knew that the next few hours, everything would change. At 4:45 p.m. that afternoon, Leanne went to be with Jesus. My role changed from caregiver to my older sister to grieving little sister. The last year has not been easy for our family. It's been a year of growing and learning. Watching Leo grow up without his mom, knowing my future children won't know their auntie. Endless scenarios without Leanne present run through our heads. And at times it can seem overwhelming, but we all try and take it one day at a time. Over the past 3.5 years, I've learned that caregiving is a team effort. I was not the only one who had the privilege to care for Leanne and Ryan and Leo. My parents, siblings, cousins, aunts, uncles, friends, and many strangers cared for Leanne, Ryan, and Leo through their cancer journey. I look around and see people who go through cancer alone. They go to chemo, doctor appointments, and radiation alone. No one brings them meals. No one is there to support them, pray for them, and encourage them alone. Cancer should never be fought alone. I would not wish for another person on this earth to be diagnosed with cancer. But I can say that I am thankful for the closeness our family has shared since Leanne was diagnosed back in 2011. Most of you here know someone fighting cancer or some other terrible illness. Today I challenge you to join their fight as a caregiver in some form or another. Get in the trenches. Give your time to go to chemo with them. Offer to give a ride to or from appointments. Be generous monetarily by giving a gift card for gas or having meals delivered to them. Offer to clean their house or do their laundry. Go spend time with them. Just sit with them. Get involved. I never regretted a single moment I spent caring for my sister, and I can guarantee the same would be true for you.